Just like that. Testing. Tell me your body interesting. Now me want you bounce up that thing like a bed spring. Bring one your friend for me brethren. It's getting serious. Anytime you meet with us. Now me want you bend up your back, let me beat it up. How long me a pre for touch? If I see you walking up in the jam and you're looking good, I got to wind up on you. Don't mind if I wind up on you. If I see you walking up in the jam and you're looking good, I got to wind up on you. Don't mind if I wind up on you.
Hey now, you getting ready for Culturama. Culturama look like he full of energy, but me nah got no enemy. Yes. We are here without fear. I want to say special good evening and good morning to some people all throughout the world. And this is the topics where we talk about wherever, whenever, wherever. So, Alan, good evening. You don't know, it's long time we see each other, man. You know what I mean? Like, we video called the other day and all that type of stuff, but you know? Like, we are here now. How was the weekend and weekends with your freak friends?
Well, good evening, everybody. I will apologize for our absence in these past couple of weeks. One of the occasions, what are you hearing? On one occasion, I had some back tightness, and on the other occasion, when we tried to have the show, Jason had a back problem. You hear me, Jason?
Yeah, I hear
Oh.
everything what you say. You had a back problem and me had a back problem?
No. No. I say you had to work. I had some tightness in my back. You understand? So I would have been uncomfortable. Weekend was alright, you know. Right now the temperature is good. And I feel like it's a particular time of the year when it's a good time to be in a Nevis from a temperature standpoint, and we're there in the sweet spot right now, you know.
So you say you say you had back issues, right? You utilize the hot bath, brother?
I did not.
Okay.
I'm dealing with the next story. I'm gonna reach over there, but I'm gonna reach over there at a different time. Let me check it out
Okay.
next week.
Yeah, you know.
Yeah. I got a schedule for when that gonna come into effect, and that ain't till another time. But
Yeah, you
you
know.
know I glad for this is the start of March. You check it out. This is the month, and finally we know we're gonna get back sports. You check. So the races are gonna be starting. You check it out. I like how the show come back when the race on them, because it's not just on the chat. The races on them gonna be around. You check. But I like
Yeah.
that the race. The race is really on from this month. I feel like the next couple of months gonna be entertaining. You know? Yeah, looking forward.
Well, I just gonna miss some sports the hot dog, man.
Well, you don't know, and couple chicken, a few beers,
Yeah.
and the bodies. You're gonna miss the bodies
Mm-hmm.
as well.
For me,
But
for my part up here, I think they lift up most of the restrictions up here today. So like you could go anywhere without mask right now.
mm-hmm. I hear some kind of restriction were lifted down here too, but me now until you know this thing get back to a certain level, I going with my mask still. Better to be safe and sorry right now.
The
Yeah.
sign still walk with the mask.
Yeah. Yeah. Even when you got the vaccine, still walk with that thing. You have to believe that. Yeah, so I still gonna maintain the mask for this little period of time.
Yeah, man. So
Well,
if you're just joining in, is all about the topics tonight. Me alongside Alan Powell. If you tune in, share the live, share the show story, and I just want to big up the Real Entertainment Network for having us here. Yeah, man. So Tanya, big up yourself. Tell Alan about the hot bath already. Yeah, so me, but I guess the science ain't telling about the hot bath. So I'll be going to call science, would have clean up after a culture armor to tell Alan go to the hot bath. So
no, you,
is either
you ain't
is
not.
either science give him advice or he follow science go hot bath.
No, you not understand, no. It's not a matter of me ain't getting hot bath, no. But I getting hot bath in certain settings, and the settings ain't there
Mhm.
right now. So when the settings come in effect, then I getting hot bath. You understand? Enjoy myself. Just now. March one.
Somebody asks if do you have to quarantine when you enter skin?
I think they say 9 days or something. They reduce it. But I had here some people who wanted to go and they said they still because they ain't vaccinated, so they were saying you still got to deal with some kind of thing when you come back. Cause
Mm.
where they want to go, when they reach, they will be able to reach and go and do what they want to do. But when they come back, it will still be. I think they still got to do some kind of quarantine if you're not vaccinated, as far as I know.
Okay. Okay.
Somebody asked me, what time you asked me? 3 a.m. or 3 p.m.? I
No,
believe 3 a.m.
she's saying 5 a.m. or 3 p.m. I guess
Uh,
she
uh,
was saying 5. These are the time when the water don't run off and the water extra hot.
mhm. Yeah, yeah, yeah. I agree. I feel like the AM one is the better vibes. Me not going in the 3 p.m.
Boy,
time
no,
there.
them time they go down there, you see the taxi driver down there, right, boy?
You want 5 a.m.?
Yeah, 5 a.m. you go down there, the taxi driver down there, right, boy?
So I go there 4 o'clock then.
Well, you got there five to five.
5 to 5? I feel you.
Yeah, because if you go down there, if you go down there, if you go down there 5 o'clock and that, you gonna meet the taxi driver up above and whoever happen up, they gonna run off down the panther for you.
What you talking about? You're talking about going in like the normal part or going in like where they got pave and all this kind of thing. I ain't never going.
Okay. What? What can you say? Well, so how me never see them those times, Jason. Because you went, went five to five. Yeah, some of you went 5 o'clock, we reach after five.
The reason is because you know a man walk over there every morning 5 o'clock go for farm. I don't care what you say. He can't go there every morning 5 o'clock go for farm.
But the
Nobody.
taxi driver man make
Watch
that.
out. No, no. Listen, he would have been in the Guinness Book of World Record. Watch out.
Boy,
I would have.
every
I
night,
would have followed you.
every night, yeah, the point in time, every night the taxi driver, me read the taxi driver program, you know, the man 9 o'clock in the night, he done boost up himself a Magnum and Campari and all and thing there.
Big man, I ain't concerned about what he boosts up himself with. If he been so talented, eh, watch out. If he been so talented, I would have. You see how me come on and me say, don't a thing should name after sunshine. I would have come
Yeah.
on and say they need to name the hot bath after he. Yeah, that's why I would have come on. You can't.
Well, well,
The man is
he live
going
close to
there
that bar
and
too. He only live a Stony Grove.
he going there and he taking his wash off. You check it out. The hot bath is for relaxation. He would have done John in there.
No man,
Remember,
he's a
man
winner. I
don't
tell
join
you.
hot bath, oh. Man don't join hot
I
bath,
know.
oh. Oh,
Man, Jonah Hot bar doing nothing.
okay.
So what's new? What's new? What's popping? Talk to me.
Mm, okay. Who you want to start off with? Who you
Man, too
want to
much of
start
things be
off
going
with in
on. You know what I
general?
mean? Let me stay local, then we travel international.
Well, me not gonna plans who deal with the international or local, me and deal with. But
Well, it
I
affect
like
us all.
in general the sports.
Yes.
Um, I like the fact that the sports okay. Me not really understand how come Charleston will wait till after Easter done no keep them sports. But I mean, I do whatever I feel like in a life.
Well, maybe Charles
Um,
may not wait. Maybe Charles may not got hopes thinking him on the track with a finally finish.
but it's gonna be a long time, and I don't understand how come I got an inter-primary data if there will be an inter-primary. But just the fact that they gonna got sports again, that's a good thing. Um,
Okay, sound good. I see a couple clips across country and all those type of stuff, heats and etc. You know what I mean? Like the youth them wanted that, man. You know what I mean? Maybe people who not even were running before. You know what I mean? This they run because guess what? You know what I mean? They miss the excitement.
I doubt. Um, the youths them definitely them were into the sports and well, everybody overall I think wanted the sports to come back. You check. Even if you like go to school, you're glad you got a little break. So you don't so you could stop home and if you like to read book you could stop home and read the book or whatever. But you know what I
Mm-hmm.
mean? The camaraderie and the going out and um somebody had tell me that it kind of rough how it kind of all together because he just feel like by he pocket going to suffer this month. Eh? Cause it's sports, pan top of sports, pan top of sports. But
But he had enough
also,
saving too.
no, what you're talking about hard enough saving. You feel listen, maybe you feel like Navy shut down or something there
Yo,
is nothing to do.
yo.
But
So tell me something. So tell me something. Inter Premier go on maybe before me and you, you know. Just only maybe before me and you.
yeah, so go ahead, make your point.
So it doesn't have a specific account or whatever, you know what I mean, where all the profits go in an account for Interprimary or after all those years. Interprimary is like a mini culture, man. You go charge $50 at the gate for Interprimary. Interprimary go still make the money people want to reach.
Um Yeah, but you see, like, okay, what the personal larger point is this, right?
Uh-huh.
When you look at certain people who just like to go sports, me boy, you check, them man gonna reach on the sports. Now, if all the sports then jam up together, then what they must say is rather than by I would reach by the majority of the sports, I gonna got to pick. You understand? And even when I pick now, I still got to, cause the money,
Yeah,
cause me
because
not tell you,
to the
that's
sports
that's what
sport.
that's what I'm telling you. So it ain't
Yeah.
really no complaint or nothing. It's just kind of saying, bye. The only thing kind of rough this year is like, cause from I think maybe sports start today, but definitely you got sports Thursday for sure, and then like
But
every couple of days sports okay.
but but what happened now, you know what I mean? Like most of the time we would feel more of an energy when sports skip on a weekend time, like maybe a Friday time or whatever. You know what I mean? And we could have catered for that time as a spectator, as a patron also. So it's like, true, you not get that time, then those all the sports are back to back. But guess what? You know what I mean? Maybe holidays and provided for the parents them also because guess what? Ain't everybody gonna able to take a Friday off.
Well, in general, but if you are a parent of somebody who participate, in general, I think they're gonna kind of work with you so that you can see your child. It's the same thing like a graduation. I think I think he got graduation tomorrow, you know? Charleston
Yeah,
Secondary.
for the
Yeah,
for the sixth farm
yeah,
or something like that.
yeah. Got graduation to put. I ain't
Yeah.
understand how that
Well,
they happen, but
everything is trying to squeeze in, right? But you kind of, I guess how everything are happening. You know what I mean? Like the economy going kind of get a squeeze in terms of everybody who supposedly making money or whatever. But at the same time, the vendors them gonna step on the hustle back to back, rather than waiting for a Friday or whatever.
and I say no. And I say, by overall, it as me I tell you, it's a good thing. It's not no try. Me not try to complain or try to bash nobody or nothing. It's just
Yeah,
something
of
what some
course.
like.
We just we just we just trying it out there. You know what I mean?
Yeah, it's just I was talking to a man and he was telling me that is one of the challenges what he gonna face because
Well, that's
the man wanna like.
that's his challenges. That's his challenges. All he got to do is choose his options wisely now.
Yeah, but you see, the reason I make maybe not say so is because no, that's just a regular man. Of
Mm.
course, we don't know some people they don't have no kind of challenges. Wherever keep wherever you keep them man could go to all of the things. No, me not me not in a them man story. You check it out. Me not hate on that or nothing, but me I say like for a regular man no. Kinda got to watch this thing and say, well, you're going here, there, you know, maybe there. Because things get back kinda good on the weekend too.
Yeah,
hmm
I feel what
I
you're
hear them
saying. I feel.
I hear them man say over laugh you up man
Mm,
yeah man. So the thing spread back out you check.
so good, man. Everything spread
Mm-hmm.
back out, wide open. Everything is wide open, people. As I was saying, no, I wanna get in depth in terms of not too much in depth, but like I wanna bring back up the interpremier. As I was saying, interpremier is one of watch out. Interpremier on a whole boost the economy within a 5 day period because a lot of preparation will be taking place in terms of the patrons them alone, especially the teenagers them, they'll be spending money back into the economy. You check it out, but buying this shirt, this clothes, this shoes and all that stuff there. You know what I mean? And like even the after parties, if they do go after party, we normally excess normally do go after party and all that stuff. The police show you stop it, blah blah blah. Everybody used to eat food and like nobody vex with one another. But I saw you go still. I don't know if that gonna happen again. You know what I mean? So what just think about it? That's all me I say. And with the interpremier, people does like do some heavy investing for the one day. That they like a one day combined with all the cultural events. Because young people especially try to put on the best of the best.
It's the same reason why even though they're done with school from since last year, they're gonna keep graduation because when you keep the graduation, they're gonna spend money on clothes to go out afterwards. They got to spend money on the graduation going and everything is a business. They're gonna got
Mm-hmm.
to go somewhere, go eat afterwards. So it's the same scheme. I understand what you're saying. To me, not understand why it would not be kept, but we're gonna wait and see. And the kind of thing what me not understand about it is as me say like when you watch the calendar you see Charleston going the calendar Charleston secondary sports is in April, I think April the 19th or something like that, and that after Easter.
Mm-hmm.
So
So
if
that
you
means
don't know
interpremier,
if you don't know what's going on after Easter, how come you not done put in an interprogram date if you see what I'm saying?
because interpremier don't normally follow up to the holiday.
Yeah, it'll be just before. Because
Yep.
remember the last term too is basically you get ready for like tests and them kind of thing.
Yep.
So you come off the East and you just trying to focus more on that kind of thing. But I don't know.
Um.
And
Mm-hmm.
and also the reason why I make it go regard the interpret too is because as you say, you go generate money. You build a
Mm-hmm.
stadium which you not finish. Which ain't making no once every day that something ain't going on over there, ain't making no money. You check it out and ain't paying back for yourself. And like how they ain't gonna see it in. So
Mm-hmm.
me ain't want to believe it's them man seating over there. So
True.
if like you rent them there and kind of thing that you just basically you got a stadium there was just casting you. So every time, in my opinion, every day you don't have an event over there is you waste money. Especially when you see like in a them big stadiums, sometimes them man got hockey and basketball the same day and then got cancelled. You know, so you got to really, in order to get your money out of the stadium, things got to go on. So the more things, the
Um.
better, in my estimation.
Somebody saying. Loretta saying, but some people now work. So where's the money coming from, Loretta? When people say they now work, that mean they're not working no official job. You check it out. When you hear people say they now work, meaning they don't have no boss who got work for no 9 to 5 and this and that, who sign in and then kind of thing. There. Raise a tech, no? You better stop there. Raise a tech, left, right, and center. So when you hear people now work, they mean the legit job. They're not working. You know what I
Yeah,
mean?
but
Because
just
I could consider myself unemployed, but I got ways of making money. You check it out. So when you hear people saying they're not working, that just the public knowledge. But if you really want to know what's up, you know what I mean? Ask a question.
I feel you, but I want to ask you a question.
Yes.
Even when, as you say, you ain't working the official job, but
Hmm.
you might be doing something else, cut a grass, or some kind of hustling. You check it out.
Yes.
Still at the same time, the money ain't gonna be what it been enough. You check,
No, but
and me
you make
not
do
say
with
that
what you
you know.
have.
Hold on. Me not saying I got no money. Me just say in a day like how you want to. That a how come the selection come in, and that how come you
Hmm.
can necessarily say well, bye again pan all of the move them. Some of them go miss me. If you see what me I say.
Yeah, man.
Can't
Because
remember. Jason, remember as small as the money be where you got. Remember you still got to go get and raise too, you know. You check it out.
exactly. Listen, I go show you something. Later I'm gonna tell you what's up. Like I'll show you like people like we don't develop a state of mind, right? When we are struggle, we know to we know to make it through the week. You check it out. When we got it, oh yeah, we gonna blow it up. Oh yeah. Like for instance, if I'm like I don't put myself like on a survival tactic in terms of my shopping for the house. And when I shop, you know what I mean? Me just spend a minimum 150 for shopping to last me a week or maybe two. You check it out. But if money there and you feel like you go for this, the shopping gone up to $300-400. And well, look, it may be last the same week too, because what? You walk out there and you tell yourself money there. I lie, Alan.
That your strategy?
No, but I'm just talking because me just using that as an example. You know, say no more.
Well, you see, what I gonna tell you is this: when money dead, right? I making sure the things were necessary there in bulk. You check it out because
For
really and
me,
truly,
for me
God,
personally, I do that. For me
yeah,
personally, I do that. If I don't do that from time to time, I would just maintain the same order. You check it out because I'm surviving by by that same budget. You check it out. But you know that go.
You see what I mean? I understand. When the budget gone up like so to me, it's not to say necessarily me buy nothing different, yeah. But me might just upgrade the thing. So
Mm-hmm.
for example, I might say, well, okay, alright. I might look at normal steak, right? But this
Mm-hmm.
week, to the money there, I going for the sexy cuts. You understand? And to me got that then now, me gonna turn in a little lobster too. So that how the money kind of go. But me still gonna buy chicken and so on.
Yeah,
If you
of
see what me I
course.
say, we
Yes,
still
of
a buy
course.
the regular, but it's just a little thing going on because this week now we gonna get a day. A couple days in the week when things gonna be extra lovely.
Mm-hmm.
If you see what me I say,
Yeah, I get that. I do that from time to time also, man. I will by
yeah
mistake on my
man.
lobster and we just do it right here. You know what I mean? And like, yeah, it seems like I come out of a restaurant. Oh yeah. But but remember the
When they tell
last
you,
time,
send me a
remember the last
picture.
time you but remember the last time you had guests a come. Remember your last time you had guests a come where you not touch your chicken them, you know? Oh. You clean
I
up your
feel
chicken
you.
them. You clean up your chicken them and up your chicken and just roll over into the next week.
I feel you. I feel you. No, it's nothing. You're gonna get a report soon. You're gonna get a report soon, man. And
but
you're
for
gonna get a
me,
fresh report.
when I go out, like in terms of going out to a restaurant, me don't look the same thing when me know me cook easily. Like for instance, me cook chicken easily. Do all kind of thing with chicken. I ain't gonna go to a restaurant and try buy myself some chicken. No, me gonna buy something when me know. Yeah, so me can get to do home the proper way. Like for instance, yeah, I mean like not the proper way, but it gonna cost me less to deal with. Like for instance, I ain't gonna stay home and cook na oxtail. Not saying that me could cook it, but the time and everything for me to cook it, like by now, me cheaper just go by the restaurant and buy me oxtail, sit down and eat and me gone. Me pay for me oxtail and me gone. Rather than waiting three,
Mm-hmm.
4 hours how long cook through and do this all kind of thing and this and that. No, me no in that.
Makes sense. Me never deal with oxtail. Yeah. No, me never deal with oxtail. Same
But what's
thing. Me
this?
eat it from
But
people.
what's this new restaurant going on there in Daniel's building? Cause we're going in the building and after we're gonna touch some places in the building zone.
But I wait there. You're talking about the Italian one, or they got another new one?
Well, basically, I think it's the Italian one.
By okay, no, man. Next week. Next week I'll have a
Yeah, man,
report for
we
you. But
want
I
some feedbacks too, you know what I mean? So we could let people
but,
know what's
but
up too.
But I was told that it's not just that day. 'Cause I think them man got like a little shopping in there. So
Mm-hmm.
in the kind of like the person tell me that kind of like a Port Zante vibes. He look like he got me. I
Okay.
forget I forget the stores them what they tell me down there, but like them man got a couple like stores where like them people who want to come in and go in and buy things. And local people, you know, have like have good things too. Same thing with the steak,
Yeah.
I be like have a little nice bag or wherever. So I'm forgetting. But next week I'll have some footage and things for you.
Okay, please do. Because we need some content. And what about the museum, man? Then we get into the museum while we're there at the restaurant.
hmm Well, the first thing about the museum, what I would like to say, 'cause the museum is record breaking it
Yes.
because normally, you know, when anything open, the premiere is there to say, well, this thing open and this thing is so lovely.
And
And this is the
take credit.
first time in
The
a
NI,
oh,
the
oh,
NIA,
you,
the N
oh you hit the nail on the head. The premier is always there to take credit and say, well, you know, we helped and this initiative. And this man, he was like, he out of this. You check?
mm-hmm.
We see, I think I saw a picture of the former premier there. You know what I mean? And you see, this is a good thing, and this is why you sit down and you could tell me that you don't like Van Samri. That's your business. But you need to learn from Van Samri. Guys, see what Van Samri do? Go down and cool. That's what you do. You check, and you know
As
got to
a
take that.
leader, as a
Just go
leader,
down and cool. That's all you got to do. Go
as
down
a
and
leader,
cool. It don't. It not take nothing
lead
now for you.
lead by example. You know
It
what I mean?
ain't gonna take not a thing out for you. You
Regain
know
the
the best thing
momentum.
is you not got to walk with the big scissors neither. You could left that home. You check, I left that in the car, you're good, you travel and you just feel good. You're light. You take a little walk, everything cool.
Yeah,
So
that's what I'm
that's
saying. Like lead by example. You know what I mean? So Van Sam is a real leader then.
yeah. And listen, right, me ain't even know like how we do with like leadership. As I'm telling you, the boss just like go know that hit the places and historical. I mean, the law
It
form
was a
is
historical moment because
the
you know why it's a
the law
historical
form
moment? Because
the law form
because
the law firm is Daniel Brantley and Associate.
Daniel,
You
oh,
directly with the
oh,
man. You're tied. Your legacy is tied to the guy. And you know what kind of weird too. Because if you follow the trend, when Janice would become a doctor, and at this point in time he wasn't me not think nobody will know she was gonna deal with politics. The premier was
yes.
congratulatory, come out, it's a wonderful achievement. And he would have said, well, you know, son of no daughter of Dan and Simeon Daniel, very proud, rare this. By the time she announced as the leader, he don't talk to people who are unelected.
But
When him so
but
you see the kind
but
of
but but hold on, Alan. Tanya, I want to clarify something in the comments. Um, is it true that it was Sim that helped, you know what I mean, the boss go to college and all that type of stuff they like, you know what I mean? Is it true like should I say that in his administration and that NRP administration at that time helped him go to college, whatever. You know what I mean? So if you know anything, clarify, be specific with something, with
listen.
some details or something.
What,
You always know that
I
the
gonna clarify.
backstory.
I gonna
Okay.
clarify. I gonna clarify. Now here why I gonna say. I would dispute anybody who tell me that is the government send my school, and I can tell you why. Um, I didn't know, and I ain't no Mr. Brantley father neither. But I know, you know, he hosts. The bus had some change. So all I'm saying is, regardless of if the government gave Mr. Brantley a scholarship or however, I feel like that man there was going to reach, regardless, in my estimation, with or without government assistance. In my estimation, I could be wrong. And me not dispute the fact, because me not really know. Maybe somebody
Um,
gonna, maybe somebody gonna,
Tanya said, along with Christine Springett and Lafton Brown, assisted him in school.
everybody get help. I don't know. I don't know. Maybe, watch out. Watch out. Watch out. Maybe I defending the boss at this point. And I don't know. But as I telling you, I just looking at the house. I just looking at the house. The person who owned that home there, I think that their mom could afford to send the child to school. You understand? It's all me I say.
So Tanya said that Tanya said, yeah, this
And
you
I don't
defend
know
it
the
too
facts.
hard.
Listen, I don't know the facts of the case. I do not know the exact facts of the case.
Tanya, you need
I'm
to
just
call
saying.
in. Tanya need to call in. I don't care what nobody say. Tanya, I can't read right now. I only could hear. So, inbox master control, the master control put you on the platform. You don't have to show your face. We just want to hear your voice.
and
Yeah,
we just want to deal with this point.
we wanna hear some things, you know what I mean? And
Listen,
if you
listen.
ain't sure, use the word alleged.
Okay. Let me show you a verse again, Jason.
Yes,
I think I would have see and Nana Atherton. I think I would
yes.
have see a post of a picture one time of Mr. Brantley. And this is like young man Brantley. You check it out? And
Mm-hmm.
when I watch the picture, Jason, is only one thing I realize in the picture when nobody else realizes. I watch the picture and I say, what? Then don't pay a canvas, that's also. Don't pay a canvas. Cause Jason, let me tell you something. In the early 1980s, we ain't even talking about no Michael Jordan time. So Jordans ain't even come out yet. When you got a pair of canvas by Jason, you got a bad pair of shoes. You understand?
Mm-hmm.
And this is what the boss got on. You check it out. Let me show you vibes. You know the first
Yes.
time. You know the first time my father wear jeans was must be about 2005 or so.
Mm-hmm.
2002 or so. And hear how this thing happened. My mother tell me, Alan, the man never wear jeans. I say, you lie. She said, check it out. She said, watch all the pants. And it's like khaki and you know what I mean? Just pants and so. And me and he were going to Puerto Rico for the weekend. She said, Alan, I'm putting you on the mission. You check it out. The bus done broke into them thing the long time. You check it out.
Mm-hmm.
I would like I don't have to ask my father if he even ever had a pair of canvas. I don't think my father ever had a pair of canvas. I might have
Me go
been the
ask
first
somebody.
poet.
Me go
I
ask
might have been
somebody
the
if he
first.
coming back to me.
But if Carl ever had a pair of canvas, I want to know.
Yeah.
I need to know
Me,
if
me, me,
anybody ever see
me
Carl
go
in
ask
a
a
pair of
question in the
canvas, let
comment.
me know. I want to see the picture.
Anyway, back to what we're saying, right? What I'm saying, right? You know what I mean? Leaders should lead by examples because you don't know what the man you don't know what the guy already did for you or whatever. You know what I mean? If he put you to school, you know what I mean? Like Van Sammy shouldn't have been there. You check it out, but Van Sammy took initiative as a leader. You know what I mean? And show up and represent.
But yeah. And is under which administration the you know don't by which part of us Caribbean used to be a statue,
Mm-hmm.
a sim right there.
Yeah.
Is who would have put up that? Is Mark Evans put up that?
Mark Vance NRP? Which one?
I asked you if
Mark
it's
Vance
Vance or
Parry?
Mark.
What year he
No,
went there?
ain't Perry for sure. Ain't Perry for
In
sure.
Paris?
Ain't
What
NRP.
year he went
No,
there?
ain't.
We gotta find out what year he went there.
That's why I can't recall. That's why I can't recall.
Well,
I gonna
somebody
got
in
to
the comments
repeat.
would know. Somebody in the
I gonna got
comments
to
would
go.
come and tell us what year the what you call the statue?
Yeah. I know if facing the only thing I could remember is if facing the wrong direction. Cause if facing down to the seawater, and when you no care what angle you're driving, you can't see the face, which I think would have been the point. Cause okay, I like you're doing a tour and you're coming to town. You only could see the side. If you're coming back and heading towards the pier, you only could see the side again. To me, it would have been
Mm-hmm.
better if you could have see the face.
True.
Somebody says
Somebody said
under CCM.
under CCM.
Yeah, but
Shelly,
yeah,
Shelly, what you say?
but, but, but I don't know if it's under Mark or if it's under Vance. But I know it's under CCM for sure.
Well, I feel like he under Vance Jen because Vance shop.
Yeah, I don't got to want to believe so too.
Yeah, I don't got to wanna believe so too because Vance shop Jen. You know what I mean? The good old Vance. Vance don't have find no money pan the ground down there, you know, so Vance to walk with them pocket.
You like got have over some money, boy.
But I'm my cousin.
Boy, that's why the man was the minister of finance. You understand? The man know how to get the economy going. The man ain't spending a bad cent. You check. Responsible.
So Tanya said Vance, he was under Vance. See what I tell you?
Mm-hmm.
Leadership lead by example.
And why? It, the vibes. I will got to go back and check, but you know, I saw some statistics and me don't know if Vance project and them been a double up like a so in a numbers. Cause you know all like the hospital was supposed to be 9.5 million and that it turned into 18. So me no know if Vance
Well,
project and them been a double up like a so.
well, 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 when him, I guess, I guess they may forget the next nine. Then they put the two nine.
But all kind of thing a mash up because I mean I don't even know because I listened the first part of the press conference and the premier said something and I said, but this year, you're gonna need a lot to get you this year and I don't have it, boy. So I had to pass over part after the press conference. But them man been asking, St. James people been asking what going on with the road. Because from you pass from you reach about cliff dwellers is rough in the streets going back behind there, you check. And them man don't been start off good. Cause they do like down to the bottom cotton gun going across there and all them kind of thing there. But you know how they're doing things in a phases. So I think that having a phase one and phase two not really kicking yet. So
They do the road.
nobody
They do the road. They're going. They do the road. They're going. They do the road outside the cotton ground rather than inside the cotton ground. Like you basically tell me, if you been vote for me, the road you would have been higher one to the village.
well maybe them advertise who say well this is what it could be. Yeah, check it out. But them man ain't follow up here to do the thing, but they do well, but they
Hold
handful
on,
eh?
hold on. I just reading a comment here from Shelly Cross, right? All you make me lose hope in the future. You don't, you don't know the facts. Facts about what, Shelly?
And if she know the facts, just Miss Cross, just
Just,
enlighten
just
us.
correct us. You know what I mean? Like,
Let us know, please.
yeah, we
Cause
having a conversation here.
we ain't old enough to know all of the premier stats. We only know
That's true.
the
So if you all enough to know, let us know. Please
mm-hmm.
correct us.
And I ain't even making no big allegation. All I saying is that I feel like if father could have sent him to school. That's all. Just based on the house there where I see Jason. You know what I mean, Jason? That is a fantastic house.
Of course,
Yeah.
very fantastic.
Well, a fantastic
So,
property.
so as we've been asked about the road now, you know what I mean? I see it's rugged out there.
Oh, he said, well, from me got to go listen, Carlisle, you can tell me everything I tell you. Okay, Miss Cross. I know where to go. I know exactly where to
Tanya asks, which horse you mean?
go. He found a house. And okay, listen, right? When we're talking about the stats, what I know about, I just hear Mr. Brantley say, like, for example, his father was one of the first investors, he was one of the people to first put in money, like, in bank and Nevis and all these kind of things. I hear he used to do some kind of work, like, up in the States and so on. So, based on the general, I'm just outside looking in, I saying it seem like this man could afford to send Mark school. Ain't no crazy leap me make. I just say it seem like he would have had enough. Mark been away Converse in the 80s. That's all I'm say. Yeah. High tops. Not no lows, high tops. I tell you, I watch him and I was like, there's a picture where I would have what I would have owned. That I have owned.
Um, Tanya saying around about when ban was established, I could have been halfway through with college.
Yeah, but that's my point. So what me I say is this, right? If his father is one of the first people to buy shares and so, right? This is when this man is a youngster, yeah? You know how shares work. He get paid
Hmm.
overtime. And then not only that, I saying if me okay, if a regular man going buy shares, the amount of shares what he could buy is based upon how long he could wait to see this thing come back up. So where we are, what you can just get
Read the comment, you see.
ban was oh. At the same thing me I say
No,
about Mark would have been that what me I say.
no, you got next
Me
one.
not me, me not
I wouldn't be surprised. It's lonely nobody then converse then.
well eh,
But that's right, Shelly. That's not a big deal. It just that the fact that the matter, you were just acknowledging that, knowing that, making you feel
yeah,
like
me
he
just feel
was
like they
great
might
at
be
the time.
flexible.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, maybe I'm wrong. As I said, maybe I'm incorrect. I don't know this story. No, but when people say like I be put people through school, sometimes some of them people that reach school same as them.
Well, tell Lolin I want a pair of shoes too, you know. If Lolin alive, tell Lolin I want a pair of shoes, please. Okay, look like Lolin got the magic touch to make you step big in our life.
Mm.
Oh yeah, man. But
Yeah,
as I
so,
was saying,
but
uh-huh.
let me ask you a question because you wanna be pan the premier case for this. So you ain't feel like none of the other ministers them should have reached. You okay? Okay. Let me give you a point now.
Yes.
You don't think Miss Lataya Jones should have reached, seeing as the museum is in her constituency? You don't think Miss Jones should have reached? Why she ain't reached?
Maybe she was doing community service, man. Maybe she was doing a beach cleanup.
No, then watch you not gonna no more beach in the Nevis. They don't clean all the beach and them. You don't got no more beach what they gonna clean. Right now, the work that they were gonna be doing is front and center. I tell you, the race has begun. You know, this is March. Yeah.
Yes.
Who ain't realize what is taking place? Where I sorry for them, yeah, but the march is on, the race is on. You check it out. So right now, ain't gonna be in a beach clean up and no mountain and no side thing. Right now, it's front and center.
But this is the best time out my bar. You get 2 cases of drinks.
What is
Mix
about doing?
mix.
So
You
so
get
so
12.
you gonna pay the money or open the bar or get 2 free cases a beer? That is not a smart business plan.
Well,
No, but
you get
I
half of
want
each.
to
You get half.
I want to
You
encourage anybody who is looking at doing that. Don't do not stupidness like us. So don't study Jason with them kind of thing. There. We want real things and I'm asking you a question and you're not telling me how come Miss Jones not reach? And if Miss
um
Jones not reach, how are we gonna pressure the premier reach? Well, I'll be gonna still pressure him because he's the leader, as I said. But that over in a she constituency. Sure when the not the museum open, when Malcolm Gishard National Park
yeah.
open, all of
But
them regions so.
but remember when people get invited and so right, like at them thing then so they walk with the plus, eh?
That's not a problem. No food been a share, no? It's
Yeah.
a museum, so you can't walk with no food. So you're not gonna problem.
No,
The more
but you
people you
gotta
bring,
walk
the
with the
better
plus.
still.
You gotta walk with the plus. So
So
everybody been look more significant walking with the plus.
bye. Wow. Wow.
Tanya, you hear what he say? You know what I mean? Look how you want to put the people them in a spot. You know what I mean? And you know this a public. This a, and he just said the race is on. You know what I mean? You go put the people them under pressure walk with the plus.
Um
The kind of events say you gotta walk with plus and take pictures. So everybody know what Vans walk with the plus. You know what I mean? You think you gonna put up how can you wanna put okay, you say you take the premium out of it, but you wanna put the next one, you wanna put she under all the pressure there. You never mean I think about that too.
I was
Because
not
the kind of
thinking
events
about
you
that.
go walk with your plus, you know?
You got to?
Of course,
Okay.
because when you
Okay then. Let me tell you what to do. Let me tell you what to do. He asked me to be cleaning the beach right now. So he could have gone to do this. He needs to be in charge of the beach cleanup. You check it out? So anytime you got an event there, you just let them know the boss is cleaning beaches at this point in time. The event could be 9 o'clock in the night. I don't care. He cleaning the beach. You check. He making sure that when the sea turtles come up to lay the egg, they ain't pass no can and no plastic and all that kind of thing there. He could have cleaned the beach if I say he go. I didn't think about that. So, but Jason, so what you wanna tell me? So Shane went to the opening at the park.
but
She ain't
yeah,
take
he
she
went
ain't
to
she
the
ain't
opening,
she ain't she ain't take no pictures
but
at the opening.
what happened? What happened? Everything family under a government structure, right? So everybody gonna play the role because remember it's a job they're doing, you know. But when you see when you're going out to an event and come as an invite, you check it out, you can you can do them kind of stuff there like so because when you walk with your plus, it's like okay then it's like when you see you have red carpet events, you know what I mean? People most of the time people walk out with a plus. You know what I mean? And take a official picture like, yo, this is what happening, you know what I mean? Me walk out with everything. Like for instance, when you do Christmas cards and all that stuff, they take a picture with you and your family as a politician or whatever. You know what I mean? And like yeah. You
So,
can
so
put
she
people under
didn't.
that kind of pressure there.
So what you wanna tell me? Because I would have see clear one. Cause you know Cleveland does always do she pictures.
With the plus.
Yes. So
Yes.
so where you wanna tell me that I ain't no Christmas pictures?
Me don't know. Somebody gonna need to fill me in.
Oh yeah, Miss Cross, an injunction was filed against the opening by the brother of Miss Daniel, and how it was Adrian versus Janice and Dion.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, and he would yeah he would I think he basic argument was that he wanted the entire family to have a say in the organization and structure and even what would have been contained in the museum. And I think he also argued that he didn't know that it was going to be opening so soon. But at least the injunction was dismissed as far as I know. I don't know if they're going to have a fuller matter on to determine any other rights. But the injunction was dismissed. And
Um, Shelly said whatever is just bad optics. Tanya was saying, boy, I ain't here, there's no plus no more. So he gone back to being a coach.
um, you know, next time I see him, I'll ask him a question. But he might just
Analysis
tell me that.
2018 was the breaking how he ain't no.
Well, the judge was of the same opinion. That's what the judge said. The same exact thing. The judge said groundbreaking was 2018 and he should have done file something in between. 'Cause part of the reason why he was dismissed was he tried to file it, I think, the same week as the opening. So the judge was like, no, this is not. And then the judge also said that it would not damage the reputation of Simeon Daniel to have the museum home. So he was just dismissed. He had to pay costs as well. I think he had
So,
to pay each of
so,
them.
so you're trying to say, as smart as these man they be, them and a lose case still alone. Our emotions get involved.
I didn't feel like emotions was involved.
Okay.
I feel like emotions was involved.
So at least we know. At least we know where it hurts. At least we know when they plan to run politics. We know what buttons to touch. Cause me can't up and down. Me can't be up and down a partner up. Me can't be up and down a partner with a smart man and still stupid. I'm just saying in my context.
And well, uh, once again, I don't know them well enough to know their relationship, but
Hmm.
brother and sister things supposed to start out between brother and sister
Exactly.
in
I get what
general.
you're saying, man. But you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Congratulations to the family. The other part of the family will get the mission executed. The museum is now open. And yeah, first premier of Nevis, right?
Yeah, I think
Yeah, the
he's a
first
national
premier of
hero as
Nevis.
well.
Yeah. Also that too. You know, when you go back home, at least we know we have certain places to go back home to. You know what I mean? Along with sunshine. Along with the park. So you're getting a whole combo in one area. All of them is a walk away. You check it out. I just want to give it up for Sunshine. I want to give it up to Lime Beach. I give it up to Weekends, Turtle Time, and Daniel, and also the Taiwanese, the Taiwan government. Yeah, for making all of that possible under in one area where it's walkable because they're thinking about us who doesn't like a lot of us doesn't have cars to be driving go down there and going back there. You know what I mean? So but the places them are reachable within a walking distance. So kudos to everybody. Yeah man, especially the Taiwanese. I love you. Mwah. Love Taiwan.
I, I have a question concerning the park though, because I have
Yes.
doubts about this. So you know, in the past couple of years, we ain't had culture armor, but just
Mm-hmm.
before that, when we was having culture armor, the food fair would have been down, basically down on the beach.
Yeah.
Right, which part of the park is right now?
Yes.
Where do you think food fair is gonna be held? What do you think they are looking at? This is speculation.
ETW.
ETW?
Yeah.
ETW where you say you're going to invest 10 million, how much of a million in and you only put on a gate? ETW?
Mm-hmm. The grass too nice. The grass too nice in the Malcolm Gishard Park right now. We can't
No,
afford that
listen,
to get stamped up.
watch you know. I would tell the government this if they even try to get the food fair down there, it's a mistake. Because I'm telling you, Iganga man, what junk down the junk and thing, them are gonna piss in there. Them are gonna do all kind of stupidness in there. There is no way possible.
It's
Just from a
either that,
responsibility standpoint, can't do it.
it, watch, it's either that or they block off the whole of tongue and let people walk in like what they're supposed to.
Hmm. Hmm. Well, okay. Listen, I could kind of work with that. ultimately, block me from doing what the things I need to know.
You
Stop
just
work with
block
it.
off the tongue from the library to the treasury, to the old
But,
treasury.
uh, but I think he really get to make some money. So yeah, that come up.
Well, that's me include fee. We think of about the library. What I mean, I gotta look out for my peoples too.
But big man, the library move, eh? I want to know the library move. You know, it's why the library you
Well,
know don't buy the
I know. Don't
oh
make it slap building.
yeah, don't buy the market.
Because before I left, I remember putting in tools, helping them and putting tools in there, do this and do that.
Mm. So that's the vibe, you know.
Yeah, but by the big clock, block off from there. At least you know the bus then could come in still. I run the random thing. But apart from that, no other transportation in or out unless it all in the money for the people come in and bring whatever. Otherwise, otherwise if they want to bring in whatever, they cut down by the pier and go on to the back. There's also by the cotton ginnery and they drop off wherever they.
I wish, right? I wish somehow I nothing should have been able to keep our country boy. Tongue and hat on a boy. Especially down in between the boy tongue and hat
Man,
nah some
Percival could keep that thing. Percival gonna keep something my country, man. Just a week after.
no me mean in general well me mean from like you know when things used to keep like a upper blacky discount so I wish country was more place where things could have gone. Ain't got no
Well, they
infrastructure up
didn't.
there. So I can't give them
They ain't.
what they
But
can do.
they didn't build something up there for Gingerama or something like that.
Yeah, yeah. Me not
Yeah,
gonna
them
put the
both thing.
place there. Well, yeah. I just in general
And
by
and
country
you want
people,
and the
know.
next thing too. And the next thing too, with the same Chutane just mentioned Eastern Parkway, like for Labor Day and all that stuff there, right? Those same booths what could be put down there in the town could be left there for Juve man and people rent a booth, rent a spot. Rather than renting a spot, the booth is already there. You know what I mean? Because it's like a rollover. If you get one coming from here,
Mm-hmm.
it's like a rollover into straight into Juve man or whatever. So all the structure is already in place from maybe from Friday. From
Yeah, that
Friday,
one got to
everything
be
done in place.
Friday.
From Friday, everything done and put in place wherever. Because you don't know
I
it's a
can't fight.
prime weekend. Yeah. So
Yeah.
so
And I fight it.
okay.
But
So if
ETW,
everybody got a stand.
bye. ETW mistake. Coming at him, everybody gonna just be down on the field.
But however, they walk out to them because I'm tired. I'm tired of your foot get weight up. I put on your shoes on there, I go through the grass and sun, when look rain fall down the muddy and car spin the tire in the track. You
Well,
know?
remember now them man got the park down there, all the parking gone into, you know.
See that?
And they do this jokey thing like they don't want nobody park down on sunshine. I guess sunshine is for the VIPs. 'Cause you got to get past the police.
Food food fair was held one year in the park.
Me never recall that.
Me never
I
recall that.
was not there
If
for
it
that.
do, if it did happen, it happened a long time ago. But from my time, I can remember like long time ago where food fair is done by Honkins Drive area there in Tilsey parking lot area there. That are the food fair me grew up knowing.
Mm-hmm.
Right there by Tilsey parking lot area that's also. Yeah.
And then he moved to the villa.
He have
Cause
moved to
villa,
the villa.
but villa food for me now, you know. Yeah, remember when food for used to keep right there by car?
What do you mean?
Where
Recall
did
you
you
used to
laugh?
keep there. You used to keep there.
What you talking about? But they moved from before he reached down a pennies up a village.
Mm-hmm.
And them man used to put the boot and them basically like agriculture all around the
Okay.
end. And then set up wherever banner or wherever in the middle.
No, no, you bring it up. No, you kind of bring a. No, you kind of bring a memory. You know why? I don't remember certain things, right? And we got to remember certain things in order to remember that it happened. I could remember he had a year rainfall and Tony from Overbad, you understand me, had on a white pair of Air Jordans and he took up two plastic bag and tie shoes them because you know when the shoes them mess up. Yeah, I remember the full fear there. And I took a picture of my uncle too. Yeah, you're right.
Yeah. I'm telling you. The,
But
the
yeah,
next
man,
kind of
like,
shoe the next kind of shoes where
uh-huh.
they mash up in a navy squeak are high heels. I could watch woman and see how jokey a woman be by she wearing she high heels in home. Cause them they
But
gone.
but I mean, as we talk about location also, right? Something just came to my mind also. Like rather okay then we are on the cultural model keeping our tongue too. You understand me? But Herbert speech the way out there so you understand me? So if Herbert speech could be out there so we could rotate where we want to keep the food fair also. If you get what I'm saying, like we could rotate the food fair and say like, we're gonna keep it this year in Ginger and the area. You know what I mean?
Okay.
And next year we do it in St. James area. And it goes on and on because every spot has a field already.
Here were the businesses.
Mm-hmm.
Particularly the businesses that were in town need to start to do. I need to start to tell the bank them Mogiayo some kind of ATM machine. There is no reason right now that there is not some kind of ATM machine up by Value Mart, for example. When you got a country and these places, ain't gonna reason why. Okay, you see, I like how when you're there in a SK, you could be driving and then you just see an ATM there on the side of the road. Boy, we need because my biggest problem with having these events over Hobart Beach. I tell you, me going over Hobart Beach, having a wonderful time, money done. Got to reach by ATM. Which part the ATM there? Not on me got to go. If me reach back at town, where me gain back over there go. I had
Yeah,
all
good night,
awful
Loretta.
time.
Do what you got to do. But for
Tanya say
real,
you
like
and
that you made a huge
Tanya
point there,
say
like
Tanya say you and Sheila
uh-huh.
him did they win food for you keep in the park. And you don't remember.
Me and a lot of people hang out, I may not even remember.
Yeah, they find
Right,
the
the
ATM by
ATM
the
was
empty.
yeah, they
By the
find the
empty.
ATM, but that was empty, man. Where he sense got what he sense the airport now make no money and the ATM full of money. The
But you
airport not got no
understand
money.
me? Because okay, yeah, I'm sure next vibe down on the beach you got ATM machine thing.
Yeah.
Down on the beach. Yeah. If the idea is to be facilitating business, why this is one of the most fundamental things that we need more of throughout the place. That would help some of these places to kind of develop more. So me go get a little money. Just let me get a little money and I'll stop you
Listen,
by a little longer.
listen, listen. The, like some of these clubs who are actually playing have an ATM machine. Eh?
Tell you.
Like you run out of money, them are like people that pull shot. Like who never been to the club, like come there. Buy this how much you getting? Only this mega, you know. Hear them man. Well, you got your card now. See the ATM there.
Boom. And you're
The man
gone.
got the ATM right there by the door.
The good thing right now is I think you got ATM over by Expetual. I think he
Yeah,
got a Bank of
Bank and
Nevis
Nevis.
ATM out there. But may I
And he
say
has one by Best Boy right now.
in general and overall, more of that is needed. That gonna help
But
the actual business places.
but you see most of the people them work for the government too, and and national they don't go through. And or national I tell you come at tongue.
Well, I gonna tell you, whoever reach first gonna be the winner. And then not only that, whoever else have to be a play catch up. People been vexed. Well, he had some people who didn't understand how life really work. Some people when value mart come, they been vexed. Cause them say by me a hardcore Rams. You check? Or me is a hardcore Best Buy. I don't need a value mart. But then what? Um Best Buy end up starting to be like, well, we got to define ourselves better. So we don't just deal with the time thing. We gonna give them more time. And that end up me Rams used to close 2 o'clock on a Sunday, for some strange
Yeah,
reason. Like I said, that makes sense. Them man came back to 5. I don't know, like if they could reach it up to 9 o'clock or so. You check it out. These things are good. And it only come because somebody was there putting pressure on them and then they end up and say, what? And not only that, when they drive fast and then see how much car in the parking lot, and say, me a soul boy, some of them car they could have been down in a mine.
yeah.
Let the
Because
business
me
go
got the better
on. But
surface.
yeah. And look what Rams do too. Rams got a ATM by them. They got Republic.
Scotia.
Mm-hmm.
No Scotia?
Remember Scotia gone. The Republic Bank now.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
So upper volume man, may I tell you, they need to have multiple really. Them man supposed to be building with them kind of thing in mind. Upper Hasford. How Upper Hasford all in years, yeah? No ATM? But no.
TDC.
Because 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 too, um sometimes the thing with these ATM too, you go by the ATM and you end up and say, but I got a little money in here. And you pass in here, see if them and got the thing right they want. All these things. Me just feel like a couple more ATMs in strategic places. Brownhill need to get ATM. Brownhill, enough things is going on over Brownhill. Brownhill need to get ATM. We need to watch the traffic in certain things and be like, yeah, let be poor here strategically. You gonna help? Yeah, I feel like you gonna help
Mm-hmm.
rather than just tongue.
You know, here.
I even tell you sometimes me down on the beach and me is like, oh man, gotta go tongue. I would like if I could have a buy sunshine.
So with the credit card machines them on the beach and wherever back home, they start to do tapping and all that type of stuff there.
Yeah, them another that.
Okay.
Me
Like
just
I start to do money transfer and all that stuff there, like app transfer and stuff there. Like I could send you $50 from straight from my phone, just transfer.
that is available. That is available. I like the same Republic. Them man just do over the thing there. But yeah, all these things available. It's just the older heads on them not really catch on. But from like all these people who in high school and so on, yeah,
Mm-hmm.
them man not gonna be a spend money shortly.
Um,
Them man
and,
gonna be a transfer.
and Jasmine said they can have it in the new shopping center. Or perhaps they should be upgrading to a better way of paying, like Google Pay, Apple Pay, or something similar to Cash App. That's the same thing we were talking about, Jasmine. And what what else too? I feel like the system on a whole need upgrading in terms of the internet service. You check it out because you need proper internet, you need proper data and all that stuff to get them things are going to it. And I feel like the system. I feel like the system a treat itself like a third world because you tell yourself by these motherfuckers laid back. Yeah, so me I laying back too.
Masha, we need a digital leader. Right now, we have an analog leader. It is left to be seen if Janice is a digital leader. It is left to be seen if any people even get in. But right now, we got analog leader, and he na he na get it, boy. He na get it at this
You
time.
get it, you know, but you get it elsewhere, but you not give it.
Um, but right now, the honest hope in CCM for that type of thing then is Ladaya, and me no know if Ladaya run. You're not in life, right? You're not in life sometime. Okay, you say okay, okay. Say me start to work a custom.
Yeah.
Me done gone to my probation and everything. Me got me stripe and so on. Me ain't got
Mm-hmm.
the same amount of stripe. You know, in a certain way, still, you gonna man what gonna watch you and tell you, by he's a junior to them. Even though the two I got the same amount, because he still gonna watch it and say, even though I the same, me do this longer than you. Me got more experience, really. So that's how come
Yep.
me I say, me no really know if she gonna get a set and a voice. Because for she to get in there, the man still gonna end up on Shoshi when she trying to do certain things unless she got finesse guard talents what I ain't. No boy. But if she getting in there and she gonna feel like this gonna be some regular thing, based on my experience with a lot of these man gonna be like, oh yeah, I be hearing you. But you young still, you know? Learn from Abby. Learn from us all experience. I be analog mind. So me don't know if them are gonna take she digital mind and turn she back in analog mentality.
Well, old people share limit too, so he done analog.
You
Uh,
see that?
young,
But she younger than me. How she let me with
he
people
younger,
older than me?
he younger than me
But me
too.
tell
The old
she,
people, me say man limit. Them they vote don't show. Them the
um
double string don't cut and bury in a system.
oh yeah.
Yeah, something.
I'm glad you bring up this because somebody had bring up the same talk and they tell me you're young. Cause it's the same thing what I tell you about them old people of vote, you know. Young people will tell you all the time, but we want a little more power, we want a little more say. Register. Me not even tell you about vote. Register. If young people was to register on the levels what older people to register, we would almost say in the country. I mean you tell you about registration. If you come into the
Hmm.
voting now and they start to move in a direction, that are even more power. But young people now register watch out, Jason. When you're young, right? For a lot of these people, they work out, but make a time. You know what? How much young woman you see chow their life because they tell you, we got time. I could do that fucking stupidness this year. So. Nobody gonna be a judge me. And the life done.
Tanya,
Early 20s.
Tanya,
And
Tanya, Tanya said, take, what? Me must take she more than half because the truth is the truth. And most of the women that was share limit, the in a St. James, them they Nurse, what the lady name, Nurse Harris votes.
mhm.
She up and down walk with. And Nurse Harris votes them, she up and down walk with.
But she needs to get some St. Thomas's votes. And you see that's
Yeah,
why she
get
should
some
have
St.
gone.
Thomas's people behind you, man. What? All
That's
the
why
St.
she should have
Thomas's
gone
one
to
they can't
the
walk.
that's why she should have gone to the museum lounge.
Exactly.
Cause I know a lot of St. Thomas's people was over there.
Yeah, and you just walk with a young plus.
But maybe she just wanna be minus right now. She wanna be strong and independent.
Shelly, maybe they are soldiers. We all know them are soldiers, you know, but them the neighbor string don't cut and bury a blue. You understand me? You don't need not to convince them there. Them people that don't them the people don't them the Gene Harris vote them they be. Them they vote don't show up. Most of the you know see all nearly all them got bald head, they look like a Gene Harris. That's why like they done in the traits. You understand me? So them they don't show. You don't need to walk up and down with them there. You don't go worry about them there. You understand me? Try bringing some young blood man.
Um, I was to tell you, Tom look like he gonna be interesting to it.
Ton,
Cause yeah, the feedback why I getting. The feedback why I getting, Tom look like he gonna be interesting. Because the boss just the in a he office. Eh?
one on one,
The boss just going in the office, man. Come and see me. You check?
one
But
on one, 230 to 530.
whereas whereas JD got some talent there. Cause it look like when JD talk concrete start to pour and so. You check? Cause right now JD look like she's a junior minister, you know. Cause JD only got to put
But
him out, but you know,
and
he got
and
people and all that tell me, but I want she come by me. So that she could say this and that. You check it out, cause it look like when she talk, them man walk out, but we go send public works.
but here the thing about it. Well, know she uncle.
Hmm?
You don't know JD uncle.
We uncle the monk.
Chronic.
He getting things done too?
Oh, you know, video every morning. I sure Master Control have couple videos with Chronic talking. You know what I mean? With garbage on the side. And
Yeah,
look over by the solid waste facility. The bin
yeah,
them
yeah,
green
but
and they let me know argue with the bin them because they green.
yeah, but I wanna know when he done talk, is things being done as a result of the talking? Ah, he just
Well, I
talking
saw
and
one this morning. I saw one this
uh-huh.
morning when he was on his boat and he said,
Mm-hmm.
see ya, they must send up a truck up the road now. They must send up the paver up the road now.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
Well, maybe he could get an advisor spot.
boy.
Maybe he
The, the man been a send pressure uphill, boy.
but I'm telling you, like, yeah, couple of people tell me that they're like, what going on with JD right now? So, as I tell you, don't seem like it's gonna be interesting, you know? Whereas the
Well,
boss, he never been really like a out there person.
well,
As I tell
I
you,
hope.
one on ones.
Well, I hope the concrete where they break back up in out of the hospital where they dump out. You understand me? They recycle it, recycle it in terms of maybe full up a foundation or something. Not just throw 'em away. That be money that no waste nothing. We not say you can't break down because we don't these things happen, but utilize what you got.
No, wait, watch out. You see, as you talk about that there,
Mm-hmm.
no one realize what's going on. No one realize what's going on. The previous man. Cause if you check out, you ain't realize them have been buying a lot of things for stone and so.
Yeah,
They ain't got some kind of stone crusher. I saw me hear them and say something the other day, boy, they got some kind of machine what could recycle them kind of thing, you know.
yeah.
So you me wonder if them didn't know something going off. Maybe they just want to give the stone crusher a lot of practice. Me not understand what going on. Because they got a lot of recycling to do. Pile of recycling to do. And it's the same thing as me I say. You're listening to the guy. You can't bring in people, go ask them if the wall they good after you don't put the wall. You got to measure twice and cut once. How you gonna measure
Yep.
once and cut twice? That mean your waist clot. And that's how come the thing gonna move and you're gonna see, well, by estimated budget for hospital nine and a half. And then you're gonna see the budget gone up and all of a sudden the budget at 18.
All of them are get approved and
Fucking
nobody
up
can
the
ask no
thing.
question. All of them are get
Fucking
approved and
up the
nobody could ask the
thing.
question.
Well, I mean, they're gonna get approved because the premier in charge of the Ministry of Finance. And he write the budget, huh? So he not gonna write the budget and tell you, well, oh well, we make a error here, which cost the people $8.5 million. Listen, Jason, the first thing the man said, right? He started off and he was like, he's not going to politicize the hospital and the status of the hospital because lives are at stake and all them kind of thing. And me I listen to the thing and me I say, but big man, you had a fucking grand opening for a funeral home. You politicize everything. And this now because you're fucking up yourself. We're not going to politicize this. This has to do with lives and really this. No man, because that now what the accountability thing be. No, so you're gonna come with the accountability thing and all of a sudden today we ain't gonna politicize. Come and say,
True,
yo, we way over.
true.
Watch out. If you don't want to take no responsibility, and this is what me I say, Lehez gonna talk about the hospital then. Talk about it when it done. Go and cut the ribbon. Since you don't want to give him no kind of bad news. But don't come up there and talk about you not gonna politicize the thing. No. When everything you politicize.
True.
Me
But
no want to
anyhow,
think. Oh, you ready to go? Me hear that anyhow there, no? Me dey listen to people anyhow.
but yeah, I feel what you're saying and like you know what I mean? Like man, justice for this stone crusher though. Can you work in overtime?
Yeah, he got a lot of work to do. A lot of work to do. But I mean, since them are going to do so much of recycling, I guess them are going to be able to use it for something else.
Well, build back a stone wall?
That's man. It might be, you know. But then again, me not even know. When them man, I don't even know what they crush on, what it turns out to be. Cause I would imagine it's some kind of powder or something.
But I think you have some way you could, you know what I mean? Like it goes four ways. Like you could crush them, and you have different sizes. Like you go got the gravel and the grain and all the stuff there.
Well, I gonna watch you. I gonna watch you see who parking lot get a dose of gravel. You check over the next
Well,
couple of months.
well, well,
We'll see
Spencer.
where the gravel go.
Well, well, Spence. Well. When you do your one-on-one with Spencer Brand, right? Tell Spencer Brand you make Brown he look very lovely. I must commend him. So he need to go through Ramsberry and make sure he look very lovely too. And make sure these fences turn to walls too.
Alright.
Yeah, go
Yeah.
through Ramsberry and these places too. You know what I mean? I know you're from Stone. I know you originated from Stony Grove basically, but go through that too and see who fences need walls.
Boy, Jason, man, I tell me like, right? I just be happy for whoever get the
So wait,
wall
but hold
or
on,
the
but hold
road
on,
or wherever. Right?
but hold on. But Spencer had a domino competition up by Fish the other day, right?
Yeah.
So he not see the road no. I fly come there.
Why? Me no know. Me no know what them man conscience to tell them about the school road, no. Me no, and watch out, me no know what them man conscience to tell them about all the road to go over there by the complex and all them kind of thing. Me no.
Because me like go follow up, you know. Me like go see how you post when I say, oh, look at we doing roads and whatever. Okay. What about this road? Which part you from?
He gonna get to that. Them
Eh?
man
We
selfless.
want we want we want to look like
Jason,
Mohill.
Jason, when I watch the road to go by Mark, right? I all times just say it's amazing that this man ain't tell these man do this road yet. Yeah?
I feel
Cause Jason,
if they do
I
the
would have sat out that day.
but if they do the if they man if they do the road going up that hill there,
Only up the hill. Somebody had tried to tell me that like whoever owned the land or something, he got some kind of caveat was say you can't improve the road, but I got to believe that's a lie.
okay.
Not only got to believe
Well,
that
you
got
see,
to be a
certain
lie.
roads are going to do towards certain people because they don't want the access to be as flexible as they could. Eh? You know, some whoever how flexible it be, they prefer it to stay so because they work out the road going to do if the road do properly. You know what I mean? Knowing that the area how it is, you know what I mean. They want to keep it more how must call it more shit. You know, like authentic.
Um, that they not go mash up no authenticity. That they are go bring up the value of the land in the area. All of the
But
value of the land.
but but remember, you
It
got a
gonna
big
be
plot of land right in front of the bus, and you think the bus want anybody come up there go live there? Unless it.
Max. Is would it be better if people got good access to Montpellier? Worse for them to got good access to Montpellier.
Well, that's why they did.
Kai,
That's
kai,
why they did a better access. That's why they did a better access towards Montpellier on the opposite side.
no, that that's still shitty. Car, watch out. Remember, you still got the bus off on the regular road, the old plantation road. But the man need to get
Mm.
rid of that though. How are we gonna get rid of the plantation mentality if I gonna get rid of the plantation symbols? But are we
But
gonna get rid of that there?
but you know, read between the lines of that, me I try to show you. Yes, yeah.
Are we got to get
You know,
rid of the plantation mentality?
you think it easy. You think it easy. My neighbor is an ordinary man working for 350 a week. You know what I mean? But let me keep the road there, so let me keep it that kind of way, and let me keep
But,
the neighbors them like these people.
um,
Can't afford
let me
that
tell
up here.
you once again,
Where look,
once again.
you gonna buy me? You come buy me one borrow me butter? Buy it all.
Once again, watch out, you're gonna get to vex with me again, but I'm looking at the houses in that area again, you're not gonna body. While working at that area there, while working on 350 a week. You can't live there if you're making 350 a week. Where you're talking, what you telling me? If, when you say 350, what you mean? 3050?
Well,
It can't be
three
350.
350 well save a week.
No, no, that can't happen. That's
But
better than that.
I'm just saying, you know what I mean? Because some people don't look on things. You check it up, like, I was with a dude working the other day, right? And the dude, watch a woman and say, "Watch, you go watch. She working for $30,000 a year. Me know and she."
Yeah.
And so the man don't look on
So,
things like that's a 30,000 a
so,
year. What that gonna do for me?
so he's a male gold digger. What he's doing? Yeah, you don't understand.
Yeah.
He got
Um.
problem. You know,
Well, look now,
you know, tell him.
me reach a point like me start to understand and analyze what the man I say. Me start to watch something people. I'm like, ah, you look like you working for 55 a year, man.
So you turn into a gold, you turn into a gold digger too? You're gonna be a gigolo soon, huh? Don't do no sex tape, man.
I want
Unless
to be
you
a
want me fame.
geologist.
Then again, let me take it back. Don't do no more sex tape. Yeah?
Anyway, ladies and
Don't,
gentlemen, it was fun while it lasted. While it lasted. Because we have to go. The show was real good. You know what I mean? Thanks for your criticism and your comments. Tanya, big up yourself. Miss Cross, you don't know. Jasmine, Master Control, everybody. It was a pleasure having you guys here. You know. I'm gonna make sure cook your chicken the daddy, but before they get freeze up. But
yeah,
since last year they
yeah.
in there.
Definitely. I don't check on them. I'm sure they're good. Good night, everybody.
Yeah,
Bye,
man.
God.
Yeah, lately I be having conversations with myself cause I feel like I have nobody to talk to. I be having conversations with myself cause I feel like I have nobody to turn to. Everything was green light, now we got the red. Could've had somebody else choose you instead. I be having conversations with myself cause I feel like I have nobody to talk to. Got up in the morning, took a shot, it's a rock. Girl, you left my stomach in a knot. Took my lighter and you burned the bridge. Thought you was a writer. No, you're just an idol. You got me feeling like Big Sean in this 5, 4, 3, 2. I deserve a minute. Wait a minute. Gotta get up and over. Regain my composure. No longer my lover. Finally finished and you did it. Girl, you really showed me. Think with your heart, don't think with your body. Clever. Sorry not sorry, sorry not Justin Timberlake, write me a river. Lately I be having conversations with myself cause I feel like I have nobody to talk to. I be having conversations with myself cause I feel like I have nobody to turn to. Everything was green light, now we got the red. Could've had somebody else choose you instead. I be having conversations with myself cause I feel like I have nobody to talk to. You tried to convince me it was all in my head, and I felt like it's not you, it's me instead. I wanted to rock with you, roll with you. Said you was my baby girl, then you left me too. Everything was kosher, perfect like a poster. Then I got word that you wanna leave a picture. Off with somebody else, off with the jerk. With the shame on me, I really thought that it could work. Off with somebody else, off with the loser. Shame on me, I really thought we had a. Lately I be having conversations with myself cause I feel like I have nobody to talk to. I be having conversations with myself cause I feel like I have nobody to turn to. Everything was green light, now we got the red. Could've had somebody else choose you instead. I be having conversations with myself cause I feel like I have nobody to talk to. Everything was green light, now we got the red. Could've had somebody else chose you instead.